On school, look tired.
Sorry, I had to copy the link out to share. It was the for tonight agenda.
Well, I think that'll be easy.
Someone just wants to comment whether the audio sounds okay for them. Hey,
You go. Every party over here.
yeah, there's a lot of sidebar chatter right now. Meeting hasn't officially started. I have the reduced background noise setting on, so that's probably why it's choppy. Thank you, whoever that was. Oh, Natalie, thank you.
I know it was over the
Just the guns. That's good. None of my finals were open. That's good. It's so easy. I saw this. Yeah, that's like I feel like yeah, the senior level engineering exam.
Yeah, that's right. And then two questions are A's.
Yeah.
And you get A's on and you're lost.
You know, like the crazy stuff. Actually, one that I did, bicycle.
Yeah. That's short.
Sit up there, man.
Well, that matches.
Look, he's wearing a suit for once.
Oh, I
Right, John? I always stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. In the back usually. Yeah.
He's getting nice.
Sounds fast today.
He's good. I went.
So actually, change the battery. I guess they had to give me 40% off because the battery's still on the line. It was less than 5 years. It's recording. It's a hot.
It's a hot mug.
The organization meeting, the board of school directors of the Sasd Area School District will come to order now. I will read over the list of the holdover members of the board. Michael Barnes, William Braun, William Formica, Ken Keith, and Kimberly Wynn. Would everyone please join and stand for the flag? Welcome to the members of the public and to our special guests, including Pennsylvania Supreme Court Justice, the Honorable Kevin Docker. The purpose of this annual organization meeting is to officially announce the election of the newly elected board members, to swear those members who have not already been sworn, and to organize the board for the coming year by electing a permanent president and vice president. As you can see from the agenda for the organization portion of this meeting, we will not take up any other regular legislative business of the board this evening. We will now move on to public comments. We have a couple lined up. First person is Richard Detweiler.
Richard Detweiler, former school board member, resident of Souderton. Thanks to some qualified and credentialed legal advice and confirmation, I would like to raise the following objection. I object to Mr. Braun acting in any way as a member of the school board this evening. In 2021, the voters of the Souderton Area School District elected Mr. Braun to a 4-year term, which has clearly ended. The attempt by the former board at its special meeting last week to appoint him back onto the board was in violation of the Pennsylvania Public School Code of 1949 and in violation of the Sunshine Act. Section 423 of the Public School Code states clearly that no business shall be transacted at any special meeting except that named in the call sent to the members for such special meeting. Section 709 of the Sunshine Act requires that at least 24 hours notice be provided for any special meeting. The public notice published by the former board by email and on the district website stated that the purpose of the meeting was to accept the resignation of an existing board member, singular, one resignation. The published notice stated clearly that no other business will be transacted at this meeting. On Wednesday last week, the former board went on to accept 2 resignations, not just one. Therefore, one of the resignations was improperly approved. If only one resignation was properly and legally approved, it was the resignation of either Mr. Braccio or Mr. Braun, but not both. If Mr. Braccio's resignation was the proper and legal one, as a still school board sitting member, he could not be appointed to fill the other's vacancy. And if we reverse the order of the resignations and Mr. Braun's resignation was deemed to be the proper and legal one, then that would invalidate Mr. Braccio's resignation, and there would be therefore no vacancy to fill. Either way, the attempt to appoint Mr. Braun to the current board being reorganized tonight was invalid from the start, and this board cannot recognize him as a member of the board.
Aaron, 94?
Aaron Snyder, Lower Southford. This will be quick. I'm trying to understand, so Mr. Braun was appointed last week at the special meeting. He's already on the stage, so has he been sworn in and taken an oath?
Yes, he has been submitted to the board secretary this morning.
So he was sworn in by you?
No, he was not. He was sworn in by a notary public.
Okay. Okay.
John Waldberger.
Mr. Detweiler put it a lot more eloquently, so mine will be short. I too also raise an objection under the Sunshine Act. Mr. Braun, I've known you for a while. This is not personal against you. This is strictly speaking on the manner in which the resignations and the appointments were made. Technically, under Robert's Rules of Parliamentary Procedure, if we had accepted the resignation last week, as we did, Mr. Braun should have actually been here to accept the nomination. There should have also been further room to accept other nominations. I submitted my interest to fill the seat as well and left resumes at the desk, which were completely ignored. Other interested members of the public and eligible members of the public to serve in such a role were not interviewed, were not questioned as well. So the appointment last week and re-swearing in was improper. Also, if Mr. Braun did indeed resign effective of the meeting last week, technically he was still not able to be appointed because the resignation would not officially take effect until the end of the meeting. So if he is to be the one that you choose to put in this role, he would need to be re-sworn in tonight with the new board members as well. Thank you.
And then there's all the public comments we have for which portion of the meeting. We will move on to the first order of business, which is to elect from the holdover members the temporary president to chair the organization meeting. Only the holdover members may be nominated for the election of temporary president. May I have the nomination for temporary president? I have it one. Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, if there's no objection, I'll declare the nominations closed. We will vote by voice vote, with each member stating the name of their nominee of choice. Actually, let me correct that, since it's unanimous, since there's only one nomination, I declare the nominations closed, and I will appoint Kim Wheeler is the temporary president. I'll now turn the chair over to Ms. Wheeler. And Ms. Wheeler, you take the presidency.
Thank you. Our incoming members this evening, those who were newly elected to seats on the board last month are Rosemary Buderhofer, Corinne DeJazo, Andrew Suchet, and Alexander Wisser. The secretary will now please read their certificates of election.
The certificates of election from the Montgomery County Board of Elections. We, the undersigned County Board of Elections, have computed and canvassed the returns of the election held the fourth day of November, 2025. Do certify that in said county, Rosemary Buderhofer was duly elected to the office of Souderton School Director. In testimony whereof, we have set our hands and seals this 24th day of November, 2025. We, the undersigned County Board of Elections, have computed and canvassed the returns of the election held the fourth day of November, 2025, do certify that in said county, Corinne DeJazo was duly elected to the office of Souderton School Director. The testimony whereof we have set our hands and seals this 24th day of November, 2025. We, the undersigned County Board of Elections, have computed and canvassed the returns of the election held the fourth day of November, 2025. Do certify that in said county, and you should say, was duly elected to the office of Souderton School Director, where in testimony whereof, we have set our hands and seals the 24th day of November, 2025. That we, the undersigned County Board of Elections, have computed and canvassed the returns of the election held the fourth day of November, 2025. Do certify that in said county, Alexander Wisser was duly elected to the office of Souderton School Director. Testimony whereof we have set our hands and seals this 24th day of November, 2025.
Congratulations to all of you. Our guest of honor tonight is the Honorable Judge Dougherty, who will now administer the oath of office to the newly elected members.
And I have the district to cover. Raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear that I will support, obey, and defend
That I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and I will discharge the duties of my office
and I will discharge the duties of my office
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations. I think we go that's even. Okay. Raise your right hand, put your left hand on your record. I state your name.
I, Rosemary Buderhofer,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the
Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and that I will discharge my duties
and I will discharge my duties
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations. I still have Mr. and Jake come up. I state your name.
I, Andy Spichet,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do affirm
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and that I will discharge my duties
and that I will discharge my duty
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Mr. Service.
I state your name.
I, Alexandra Winter,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do affirm
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and I will discharge the duties of my office
and I will discharge the duties of my office
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations. I just want to take this moment to first and foremost, to thank the school district, the board, and all of you for being here and permitting me this honor and privilege of swearing in the newest board members. I have to say, for many of you who may have seen me recently, many of people told me it's good that I'm finally out of their homes. But before that, I spent 15 years in the Philadelphia Juvenile Court System. And for 15 years, I worked through 5 to 6 Philadelphia School District superintendents. The one thing that I learned since I had a front row seat was education truly will be the vaccine against violence. But it's also the purpose is to really make that mirror a window, as you heard. I just hope and pray that Souderton Area School District will set aside its concerns and politics and will work persuasively to make sure each and every child in your school district is provided a thorough, efficient, free, and appropriate education. My greatest prayer for you is that your children grow up to be just like you. Thank you for this opportunity.
I will now open the floor to nominate, nominations for the office of president. Are there any nominations for the office of president?
I nominate Becky.
Are there any other nominations for the office of president? Okay, are there any further nominations? Seeing that there's none and there's no objection, I declare the nominations closed. And congratulations, Katie. Oh, sorry. Okay, our board policy number 005 states that the election of an officer requires the living candidate to receive a majority of all the votes cast by those present and voting. Since there are 9 members present, 5 votes are necessary to win, and if everyone present casts a vote. Our policy also states that if no one receives sufficient votes on the first ballot, a runoff vote will be held between the 2 candidates who received the most votes in the first ballot. Are there any questions on the procedure? Okay, the secretary will call the roll and each member will cast their vote when their name is called by stating the name of the candidate of their choice. The secretary will record the votes. Does everyone understand the procedure? Okay, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Mr. Barnes,
Mr. Keith.
Mr. Braun,
Mr. Keith.
Ms. Peter Coffer,
I'm going to vote no on the nomination.
Mr. Jason,
I'm also voting no on the nomination for Mr. Keith.
Mr. Formica,
Mr. Keith.
Mr. Shushay,
No on Ms. Keith's nomination.
Ms. Wheeler,
I vote for Ken Keith, yes.
Ms. Switzer,
I vote no on this nomination.
and Mr. Keith.
I'll be voting for myself.
So the vote is 5-4 in favor of Mr. Keith, who is now the president.
All right, folks, to my new board members, welcome. Good to have you here. Swearing in is always a good night. Reorganization is always a good night. It deals with the holiday season, makes it a little more exciting as well. Look forward to working with everybody. Never a dull moment. There folks have a lot to do. We have 6,000 diverse kids that you want to educate publicly. And the judge said it well. When you're setting up in a public school to set kids up for success. If they turn out well, that's the mission in a nutshell. I'll reserve some comments for December, but again, welcome to the new board members and welcome to my old board members. And I thank you for the opportunity to continue to serve. At this time, folks, we are going to be electing a board vice president. So I'm going to move forward with that. I'm now looking forward for nominations for the office of vice president. Are there any nominations?
I'll nominate Mr. Braun.
Okay, a nomination for Mr. Braun. Are there any other nominations? Okay, seeing and hearing none, if there's no objection, I will declare the nominations closed. Mr. Taylor, I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm going to ask you to do a roll call vote once you gets bid. Each member will be casting their vote when the name is called by stating the name of the candidate of their choice. The secretary will record the votes. Does everyone understand this procedure? No, is there any question? Okay, Mr. Taylor.
Mr. Barnes,
Mr. Brown?
Ms. Beautycomfer,
I vote no on the nomination.
Mr. Jenzo,
I vote no on the nomination.
Mr. Formica,
Mr. Wrong.
Mr. Key,
Mr. Brown?
Mr. Shushay,
No to Mr. Braun's nomination.
Ms. Wheeler,
I vote yes for Bill Brown.
Ms. Swisser,
I vote no on the nomination.
and Mr. Brown.
Yes, I'll be voting for myself.
The result of the vote is 5-4 in favor of Mr. Braun, who is now the vice president.
Well, congratulations. Continuing on. All right, folks, there's a little more other business to do, other business we need to accomplish. As is usual, things
So
like.
here's a quick question, I'm sorry. Will Mr. Braun's email now work that he is vice president? Because it hasn't been working over the last couple of weeks. Everybody's been getting,
I'm sure he'll take a look into that.
that would be great, thanks.
Signature plates are the requirements of the checks can be cashed and written, et cetera, as per normal, those will be taken care of. Regarding committees, et cetera, Mr. Braccio was going to be filling in at North Monco. That's typically how it's done. With Mr. Braccio resigning, we need to put somebody else into that role. That is just a simple appointment that comes from the board. It's not an outside agency or an outside group. And that will be Mr. Braun moving forward. Mr. Braun served 12+ years on the tech school. He's in the construction field as well. He's taken a passion for the kids and for the construction as well. So Mr. Braun is joining Mr. Braun as Mr.
Keith, please need to make a vote on that. Just nominating Mr. Braun. Do you have a second? Okay. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
No.
No. And the motion passes 5-4.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Taylor, is there anything else that you have on that topic, sir? All right, Mr. Secretary, there's nothing else missing tonight, folks. It's a scripted event, as you can see. That's the only reason I'm reading and just moving forward.
We go to the public comment when we get to that.
Yep, we'll get there next. Yeah. Okay, folks, on the financial side of things. Sorry, folks, I apologize. So as I mentioned on finances, it's done for the signature stamp. I would like to ask for approval from the board to continue to use that stamp so we can continue to process bills that are due to the district for code otherwise. Mr. Taylor, would that be roll call vote?
Just a motion second.
Can I have a motion to continue that, please? So moved.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Braun, second by Mr. Formica. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right, folks, that carries. Thank you so much. All right, moving forward, I think we're going to go to public comments. Down.
Certain times from the board person and the superintendent.
Sorry. Yeah. That was me. So.
I think you're right, member, new board members, look forward to working with you.
Yep, here, that's not easy. Forgive me, but I'm looking forward to what ideas you bring to the table. Ideas, Rin, and I, can't say enough that I agree with Honorable Dominic. And I'm looking forward to taking that lens, as I always have tried to a long time here. And Rosemary, I know you for a long time, and I've had the kids, and I'm so great to see Grace here tonight. Where are you, Grace? You're straight, remember? Again, congratulations to the family, maybe not, you may not see them as much. But again, looking forward to it, and we'll get on, we're starting on Wednesday.
Thank you, Dr. Gallagher. Questions from the board?
I'd like to congratulate you also for working with you. If you guys, you name there and have questions, I'm sure. Already reached out to you, but there's definitely going to be heard, so, very happy to, work with you.
But it's the same thing. We all get mentored. Feel free to call me. I will gladly take you under my wing and help you. There are no stupid questions, just stupid answers. So, I'll help you out as much as I can. That I learned from 20 years in combat here. So thanks very much. Answer questions.
Now, I'll say also congratulations to all of you and welcome, and you have my information as well, and please feel free to reach out. I know I'm still learning, I've only been on for 2 years, but everyone up here who's seasoned has been wonderful. So good luck to you.
I want to thank the community for participating this evening. This is a very important process. I hope to see you in the future, and I want to wish everybody and families and be happy and stay healthy.
Let's go.
I'd just like to thank everyone for coming tonight. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank my husband, Clint, my daughter, Grace, her boyfriend, Ashton. My son is at a dress rehearsal tonight. I'm a music teacher, a retired music teacher. Yes. So he says, hello. And I'm just thrilled at the opportunity to be on the school board, and I thank you very much. Thank you.
My comments to the new board members, I already said welcome, but what was shared with me by then Dr. Musa, if I'm not mistaken, and then board president, Mr. Curry. He said, don't feel you have to know the answers, don't feel you have to rush in, or budgets are different. They just are, they're different than your corporations and then your house. So curriculum is different than anything you've had. Feel free to participate actively, it's never a problem. But just don't feel like you have to rush in and ask a question. I think I've seen a lot of board members quiet for the first couple of months. And that's usually stuff, and well, again, you can jump in day 1, you can jump in day 51, so it's up to you, but it's a good opportunity to learn and see what it's all about, so. Any other final comments? All right, I think we covered the agenda for this evening, folks, and I have a motion on the board, please now.
Oh, comment.
Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry. Remember that one? Rich,
Yeah.
that line?
Got a rusty Keith.
Richard Detweiler, short this time, so I don't have to talk as fast. My original question was already asked at the earlier public comment session, which was, when was Mr. Braun sworn in? So I've got that answer, but I'd also like to ask, why was his swearing in an unannounced private event rather than a public meeting?
And is it legal? Here.
Board members can take their oath in front of anyone who's administered to, as the legal authority to administer an oath, and in fact, it is oftentimes board members take the oath before their organization meeting. It is legally permissible for a board member to feel.
I'm not questioning its legality, and I understand that the board can do a lot of things that they might not necessarily do if they wanted to be fully transparently and honestly open. My question is, why was this one done that way?
I apologize. I think we understood. The question was it lawful? Right? In terms of why.
I didn't
answer that. I can say my understanding is that it is lawful to take the oath.
Yeah, that wasn't my question. My question was, why was it done privately and not announced?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Again.
Is it high?
Yeah, my experience has been-
Yeah, that's right. If there's no answer, I will leave the podium and leave the question hanging in the air. Thank you very
I'll
much.
just tell you that my experience is I can tell you that my experience is that it's a routine for board members to take the oath prior to the organization meeting. It's not, normally not in a public affair. And that it's not required.
Thank you. So Keith, that's all the public comment here. Sorry. Let's not make any for a vote. Motion to adjourn, please. Move. Second. Sorry, motion by Mr. Braun, second by Mr. Dr. jumping in early. All those in favor, aye. All those opposed? Meeting stands adjourned. Thank you, folks.
Are you at my socks?
Are you ready? I am ending the broadcast. Thank you for watching. Please like and share this video.